Hello, welcome to Joji classes. We entered into accounting for the incomplete records, right? So in that, first let us find out some of the missing figures. So today we are preparing total debtors account and total creditors account. From there, how to find out the missing values. Okay, here I have given the information regarding total debtors account. Sometimes they may mention prepare total debtors account and find out the missed value. Sometimes they may not give any information. Okay, they may give you just like this. So according to that data, you have to decide what you have to prepare. Here everywhere it is mentioned about credit sales, debtors, etc. Correct? Debtors, everything is there. That means you are gonna prepare total debtors account. Okay, we are gonna prepare total debtors account. First option, what you can do, read the transactions, and then where it will come, there you have to enter according to the journal. You can write down or any method you can follow, or else remember the format and you can do that one. Okay, or else first write down the format, check the transactions, where it will fall, there you can write off. That will be the easiest option. Now understand the transaction, where it should come, that also you can write down. Do you remember what is the format I have given you? To balance brought down and by balance carried on. Correct? Here opening balance, and then here we are writing closing balance. Next, by cash or bank account. If you receive any cash from the customers, that you will be writing here. If any discounts we have given, that also you will write here. Any bad debts, we will write here. Any returns, we will write here. And if any new bills were accepted, that we will be writing here. Okay, and after that, debit side, to if any bills receivable is dishonored. If any bills receivable is dishonored, that we will mention here. Any checks are bounced, that also we will mention debit side. And then to credit sales. Correct? This is the format I have given you in the last class. If you don't remember, then go back to the last video. It is there in the description. From there you can check the video and you check it out the format also. Okay. Now let's see what is the data given to you. Cash received from debtors. That means by cash account it is 50,000. Total sales 1,50,000. Cash sales 30,000. That means what is the credit sales? Total sales in the whole year, total we made the sales of 1,50,000. In that, cash sales were 30,000. That means credit sales will be 1,50,000 minus 30,000. So this will be 1,20,000. Okay. Next, discount alone 8,000. Bad debts, there is no bad debts. This is only provision for doubtful debts. This is only provision for doubtful debts. They didn't mention about the bad debts. So we will only give one more transaction called as bad debts. I don't want to keep everything is empty. So bad debts I am giving 1,000 rupees. Okay. So provision for doubtful debts, this will not come anywhere. Only bad debts will come. How much is bad debts? 1,000. Don't see only debts and don't mark. Okay. Provision for doubtful debts will not come. Only bad debts will come. So that is also we have taken next. Debtors on 31/3/2020. That means end of the year. If it is the first, 1/4 will come. So they mentioned here 31/3/2020. Then this is closing balance. Next, bills accepted by the customers. That means new bills. How much? New bills were 15,000. New bills were 15,000. Bills dishonored 3,000. Bills dishonored is 3,000. Okay. I think we are having less. Let us see how it will come. Okay. Next, bills dishonored done, bad debts done. We don't have any returns. Leave it like this only. Now do the total both the side. What is the total? 95, 96, 104, 1,54,000. 1,54,000. Please cross check once again whether the total has gone wrong. Sometimes we will do the mistakes. Yes, 1,54,000. Now here 1,23,000. How much you will get? 1,54,000 is the total. Here total of debit side is 1,20,000 and 3,000. That means 1,23,000 minus 1,54,000. How much you will get? 31,000. Is it? It is 31,000. So now the balancing figure, that means opening balance of debtors is 31,000. Sometimes they may mention what you are going to find out. Sometimes they will not mention what you are going to find out. You have to prepare the debtors account, whichever is the missing value that you are going to write down as balancing figure. In this, which one you didn't take? PDD we didn't take. That means provision for doubtful debts we have not taken. Okay, provision for doubtful debts we have not taken because we don't have PDD. We are having only bad debts. Clear? All of you understood? Now let's solve a problem on total creditors account. Okay? Yeah. Now let's solve the problem on total creditors account. First let us check what is the data given to you. Creditors as on 1/4/2020. That means opening balance of creditors 20,000. Total purchases are 75. On the cash purchases are 5,000. Discount 2,000. Returns 1,000. Bills accepted. New bills accepted during the year 20,000. Bills dishonored 2,000. Cash paid to the creditors total 50,000. Okay. Now first let us go on with the format. Here we have by balance brought down, because it is a liability, and to balance carry down. And after that, to cash or bank account. If any cash paid to the suppliers, we are writing here. Next, to discount. If we received any discounts, we are writing here. To returns. If we returned any goods to the suppliers, you have to write here. If any new bills were accepted, we are writing here. If any bills were dishonored, you are writing credit side. If any credit purchases, we are writing credit side. Okay. Now, this is the format we are writing. First, let's write down what is the given data. Creditors as on 1/4/2020, that means opening creditors 20,000. Total purchases 75, cash purchases 5,000. How will you find out the credit? 75,000 minus 5,000, you will get 70,000. Okay. Next, discount 2,000. In the place of discount, I am writing 2,000. Next, returns 1,000. New bills accepted 20,000. Some bills were dishonored, that is 2,000. And cash paid to the creditors 50,000. Done. Now, what is the missing value? Closing balance. What is the missing value? Closing balance. I mentioned already, it is not compulsory that they will mention in the question itself what is the missing value. Okay. You should only find out what is the missing value. Whatever is the left over, that is only missing value. Most of the time, opening balance they may miss. Closing balance they may miss. Cash paid to the creditors they may miss. Or credit purchases. Out of these four, only any one missing value will be there. Okay, clear now? Now let us do the total. This side you can see more. I think it is credit side is more. What is the total? 92,000 and here it is 92,000. Okay. Now debit side total 50, 20, 70. 73,000 is the total. So now the balance is 19,000. Now the balance is 19,000. This is the balancing figure. Hope you understood this one, right? Everyone understood this? So next question, we will be starting up with the 12-mark questions, which is very important to you. And you are having so many accounts you are gonna prepare. Within 2 to 3 videos, we will finish it off this accounting from incomplete records. Okay? If you are having any doubts, please mention in the comment section. If you are looking for any new points or new topics, please mention. We can discuss in the comment section itself. Okay? Hope all of you are understood, right? Once you understood what you're gonna do, please like it, share it and subscribe it. Thank you very much. Bye bye.